Hello, this is the center of the universe tuning in the middle of summer. I am now back after playing some gigs and playing both in Setesdal and at a wedding and being on vacation. And I also made a cool video from one of the trips that is not released with my son, 725, with some nice nature and stuff from the summer. But now I'm back in the studio and I have been procrastinating too much. I haven't locked in on fixing my instruments, and now it's time to finally apply this new panel to my favorite sequencer, the Synthstrom Deluge. And I've been using this sequencer since 2017, and it's my favorite instrument, and I use it for almost every gig, and I've been using it for composing and making beats and live performances. So I really can't mess this up. I can't mess this up. If I mess this up, I have a extremely big problem for my next gigs. So I have to take this really carefully. It's not supposed to be very hard to do. It's something it says that could be done in an hour. I had a look at the tutorial, and I have seen the most important parts of having this little panel replacement. And the reason I'm doing this is that I've had this since 2017, and for the people who know this sequencer, it's been constantly developed, and new features have been added, and new commands have been added, and now you can also write letters on the pads. And finally, I got Christopher, my friend, that I share a studio with. He was getting one of these sequencers too, and we made a video about this. I was challenging him and making a beat in 10 minutes. See how far he could come in 10 minutes with the sequencer, and he came pretty far actually in that 10 minutes. But then he got this replacement panel for me, and I've been procrastinating too much. So I haven't got around to replace it, because I use this for every concert. So, but now there's a few weeks until the next live gig. So now I can start this little replacement process. And I'm also doing more boring things that is more boring to look at, like rearranging how I play on this and making folders and stuff. We're not going to put that live. If you watch this stream, and if you have some ideas or some thoughts, or if you just wonder what I'm doing, please comment and ask. I'm doing this because I actually think it's a little boring, and it's also a little scary to take apart your favorite instrument. And I like to have company on the little maintenance. So wish me luck. Taking off the small screws here. Actually we should take the knobs first, but it doesn't matter too much, I think. Actually, I plan to, if I find one of these sequencers second hand, I will buy another one, just to have it in the cupboard for when this one breaks. This one hopefully won't break in a while. We have a look now on how it's working, but it hasn't really been worn out so far. Well, wear it out in the end, probably. It's really entertaining to see me pulling stuff apart. But it's much more fun for me to have company. I could have taken this to the Dansevoksnes Mekkekrib when it starts in August, but I don't have time for that. I have to prepare the next gigs, and someone actually asked today if I was up for a Center of the Universe solo set, and I said, like, unfortunately not. I don't have a set right now. I have to make some new stuff, and I have to make a new set actually before I can play alone. But I've been playing with Kenneth, my friend Kenneth Lien, the folk musician, for almost every weekend, and we plan to release a new album. So I need this instrument for that. Is this right? Yeah. Take off the knobs. Carefully take off the knobs. Yeah. The golden knobs. You could also take the opportunity for cleaning the sequencer a little bit. It's been like through a lot actually. If this sequencer could talk. And as now it's the main sequencer of my setup when I play without the computer. And I play this folk music sets. It's like I make almost all the beats on this and use it to sync and send to my other synths, like 303. And I use it to send notes to the Cyclone 303, and also use it for mostly use it for drums and bass and arpeggios, and also some samples and loops and stuff. And also use it to sync the Korg wave state, which is the main synth of my setup. And yeah, it's really useful. And now I plan to, if I have a solo set again, if I make more abstract music, I plan to maybe use this as an effect processor also. Like you try to go away from using Ableton, but I probably can't go away from using Ableton when I play alone. But maybe we'll have a look. Yeah, now come this far. Have to remove also these ones. I have to get the monkey wrench actually. Didn't plan too well this of like getting all the tools. I really hope I have all the tools I need to do this replacement. I think at least I have a monkey wrench. So yeah, we take off these nuts carefully. If you like this fixing and the repairing streams that I have, you should comment and share the stream maybe, or have a look at some of the earlier streams I did. I'm not finished, like one of the synthesizers I'm not finished with. The Uno that I got from Bobblebad, it's not finished. I have to... I thought it was finished, but then I found out I have to change the internal battery too. So we've seen too much of the Uno. Have you seen too much of the Alpha Uno on the channel? Or maybe people want to tune in again for me action, or battery changing action. So yeah, I think I was thinking it was boring to have the same synth again, but maybe it's good. People need to see me changing internal batteries. It's like a very wholesome thing to do. Keeping instruments going and cleaning and taking care of instruments. It's a pretty wholesome activity. Yeah, the main knob. I shouldn't mess this up. Scary. This knob is so important. You can't really see in the video, but I'm putting all the knobs in order here, so I don't mess up the... I think they're pretty similar. These nuts are pretty similar. But just to be sure, I'm putting them in order. The knobs and the nuts below. So when I'm going to put this back, it's going to be easier. And I wonder for this stream when I will come across something I haven't thought of. It's probably going to happen. And I'm like, oh no, I didn't think about this. It's more difficult than what I imagined. And this has to come off. And just some lore for you people. This is the best screwdriver in the world. It's like a spark fun. It's both a star and a flattrekker, as you say in flattrekker, as you say in Norwegian, in the same screwdriver. I had one of these, and I always take it with me when I play gigs. If something falls apart, I could put it back together. But I did a really stupid thing. I was like flying, and I was taking it in my bag with me with my instruments, and they took it away from me. Those bastards! They took away my convertible screwdriver, but I still have 6 more, or 4. Yeah, I have 6 more, because I lost one when my son Soppen 55 was changing some batteries. He borrowed it, and then I couldn't find it, and I was like, well, where the hell is my screwdriver? I use it for everything, and I wasn't getting angry at him at all, but I was just like buying more of them from the United States even. I think I bought like 6, and when my package with the screwdrivers finally arrived, when they came in the post, I was searching for something else in my son's room, like some tape or something, and then I was like down on the floor and was like searching for a tape around where with his comics and stuff, and then I had a look, and then I found this screwdriver. But then I already bought 6 new, so now I have 1 in the studio and 1 home, and I have 1 in my bag. But they took it away from me because they were seriously thinking you could like harm someone with this little convertible screwdriver. So that's the story about the convertible screwdriver, but it's really, really handy. I use it for absolutely everything. Yeah, so where are we? This panel is... I think we should find something to place the sequencer on when we turn it upside down. I don't want to damage these potentiometers. Take this, maybe. We take this and we place the sequencer on top of this so we don't damage. And what kind of screws is this? Is it... yeah, maybe we're actually using the convertible screwdriver that we've been hyping so much now. Yeah, it's Phillips, small Phillips. For the back panel, put them up here. There's a question in the chat. I'd rather answer it orally. Slack is asking, is the new panel updated with new options, or why are you changing the panel? Yes, the panel is updated with options, and you can have a look here. It's like, I have the original Deluge from 2017. I bought it when it was brand new. It was actually on sale, and I got like addicted to use it for my workflow, and then it didn't have the possibility to write letters. For you couldn't name songs. You have to roll with numbers. Every song has to be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I still do that actually, but you can't. Yeah, Soppen in the chat, yo. Soppen yo in the chat, yo. You can't. Yeah, but if you have a new Deluge, Mr. Slack, then you get the new panel too. This is for the OG people that was ordering the sequencer in like 2017, 2000 until 2019 in the first version. Then you didn't have a lot of these commands. You didn't have a lot of these modulations. The cool thing about the Deluge is that the development team is down in New Zealand. They are like never sleeping. They are adding new features and functions, and it's and so it's basically this naming songs and making directories, but it's also like there are a lot of new commands on this that I don't have on mine. That makes it really, I think, I think you have a new one. If you order one now, you have a new one. You don't have to care about this. But it could be nice to know how the Deluge look inside. It could be nice, but I think this is just because this is a very, very old unit, and actually pretty impressed that it's still working. Knock on wood, it's still working. So for the Mr. Slack, you can have a look of how it looks inside. I've been inside actually a couple of times some years ago to clean it and to clean the encoders and potentiometers, and it was like some stuff was not reacting, but now it's time to be really, really careful. Remove the side panels, I guess. Yeah, the side panels come off. This is so beautiful, beautifully made, like almost handmade. The side panels comes off. And then we got to be careful. Then what more should we have to open to remove the front? Yeah, there's more screws here. Yeah, Soppen, I thought you were going out to have a bath with your mom. But it's beautiful weather in Oslo. I had too much sun. I've been too much outside. As you can see, I'm really tanned. Really like a handsome guy, like been out all day, so now I'm really happy to be a little bit inside and to maybe make some music. Maybe make some music if I can make this work first, and also maybe edit some video if I can make this work. There's another screw here. This one, and there's also this. I think you also have to. I think the main board is attached to the top panel actually, which makes this a little delicate. The main board is the motherboard is the whole thing is attached to the top panel. So we now from now on we've got to be really, really careful. So we have to remove this. These for the phones and for the jacks, and start to be really, really careful about what I'm doing. It's I'm not messing this up, or maybe I am, but It seems like the microphone is glued to the top panel. Well. Now it should come off. Maybe? What am I missing here? Is it coming off? The back panel coming off? Is it? No, the back panel comes off. That's good. Oh! There. Almost took off the power. I didn't. I wasn't too hard there. I was just like opening it up, and I just there's of course there's the power is the power is connected. Here you can see the 9-volt adapter coming into the unit, and yeah, here you can see the 9-volt adapter coming into the unit, and it goes to the unit, and it goes to the battery. And now I'm taking the picture because now I want to remember. I think this power cord, it only goes one way. If I'm taking it off, like really careful, I gotta be really careful what I'm doing. Here, this little connector only goes one way, but just to be sure, I used to take pictures with my phone all the time when I'm pulling things apart, and you can see there's some dirt in here. And the coolest thing of all, you can see it's signed by Mr. Deluge himself, Rowan Hill. It's signed by the man himself. Shout out to Rowan Hill for making this beautiful instrument. And yeah, it's a little dusty in here. You have to find the cloth and clean it. But it's not bad. It's been using this for like years and years. So now with the bottom panel off, I have to be even more careful. And I'm a little worried about this microphone. I have to examine this carefully. And yeah, here's the speaker actually. And the speaker is attached to the top panel, which is a little weird. That's a little weird. But so I have to remove the speaker though. And now I'm getting more in exploration mode because I haven't gone this far with taking it apart before. I actually should have. Yeah, slack there. Yeah, are you ever gonna upgrade to OLED? No, never gonna give you up 7 seg. I'm never gonna give up the 7 seg, I guess, because the way I use this when I play live is that I have a lot of patterns that I load. That the patterns are just numbers, like 32 and 32A, 32B, 32C, and yeah. But that's my specific workaround for doing complex productions and complex arrangement on the Deluge. I'd like make a arrangement and then I duplicate, I'd like save it as something new, and then I add more stuff. And so when I play live, I can go for one part of a song and jump to the next part of a song. But as I said, yeah. One moment there. One moment. Yeah. Right. Hallo? Hei. Hei. Hva skjer? Hei. Ja. Nei, jeg er veldig opptatt. Du sender på nett, så det er veldig farlig. Yeah, sorry for that. I'm back now. Yeah, where was I? Yeah, but the question is that. It's the question is that if I'm ever going to upgrade to OLED, I think if I find a new one, if I find a new unit used, I will happily buy a new unit used just to put it on the shelf and prepare for this one to be destroyed, but or to prepare for the if I lose this one or something. So the OLED is really nice, but for my workflow. That is mainly as a live musician. I used to have like big and glowing numbers on stage that like impossible to miss. I see like this is 30 like with big letters. But if I started new, I would maybe roll with a OLED and find another workaround. I could probably just like load the next song also with the OLED. But the one thing is bad with the Deluge is the pattern management, and it's pretty hard to make complex arrangements without workarounds. It's a little difficult to like have. You end up with a lot of tracks if you start duplicating tracks and using this colors for the clips. It easily gets out of hand. You get like big projects that are hard to maneuver, and I don't like that. So I used to try to like push as much as possible into one song or one pattern. But if that's not working, I have to have like part A and part B and part C for the same song. Though if you're using it for a live sampler, and if you're using it for more like sound design stuff, that is probably better. But I'm a old school dude. I like 7seg. But yeah, let's keep taking stuff apart. I think I have to remove also this. I have another picture. And I never regret taking pictures when taking stuff apart. So this, maybe start with the speaker. Maybe there's a better tool for this, but it's going to work, I think. This is actually I was not prepared for everything being attached to the top panel. I was prepared for everything being attached to the bottom panel. And I also didn't know that this was the speaker. I thought this was the ventilation. Which is really stupid. Maybe also, to be sure, I'm removing the SD card before we start taking stuff apart. Now this one is rolling. It's small stuff, small parts. Got to be careful not to lose them. And we're gonna take our time. We're gonna take our time doing this. I'm not messing this up. Some people said you should have like more questions. Yeah, actually it's wonder if this speaker should come off. Yeah, now we're taking our time, not messing stuff up. Yeah, here it comes off. Actually, we don't need disconnecting it. we don't need. It just comes off. Yeah, little speaker. And also the battery. The dude in the tutorial was taking off the battery, and I really can't see the need now. And we start doing this. It's gonna take some time, and I'll probably get trouble with this small. I have to maybe find an even smaller monkey wrench. This is gonna take some time. But it's a good way of securing the. These are the same. These small nuts are the same. All of them. Yeah, now this is really, really boring. I wasn't really prepared for the amount of nuts, but it's just to maybe there's a better tool. Maybe I have a better tool for this, since it's maybe this is no, it's too small. It comes off, but it's gonna take forever. Also, got to be really careful with this, so you don't. Let's have a look at the. I wonder how this is supposed to work. Do it back again. Because there is so many of these, and there is also the screw that like what they are connected to. Here we go. It's gonna take some time. One, two. There's probably a better tool for this that I don't have. Here we go. This one's next to a giant capacitor. I really don't like that, but just be careful. Maybe when I do it with my can do it with my fingers. Try to not damage the board, which is going to be a disaster if I did. 1, 2, 3. There's so many of these, but it's also good that it's like the unit is very solid, and it's like it's good that it's like doesn't feel like it's falling apart easily. So actually, it's a good choice. But I wonder, maybe I'll have a look if there's a better tool. Again, shout out to Kristoffer that bought this for me, and now I'm also borrowing his tools. So I wonder what to do without Kristoffer. It wouldn't be easy, but maybe this one's too big. If I'm really lucky, Lil Chris has some. Yeah, here we go. He has some better tool. He has some. Don't know what this tool is called. It's like small little thing that you can open nuts. It's called nuts in English, like mutter in Norwegian. And yeah, I don't know. This is probably for some screwdriver. Maybe it's for this one. I should have done better research, but that's also the fun thing with these streams. Having a feeling of being followed, or having the feeling of people like keeping me in company while doing these tedious tasks. This is going to go so much faster. This tool is really amazing. That's what you actually need, even if I don't know the name of it. But it's, oh no, it stuck. It's stuck. I have to take them out. But that's it's still easier. Now you can also go. Yeah. Now this is going to be so much easier. You could just do it like this. I wonder if I'm actually, have to post to the Deluge open group. It's the open group. Just post that I'm doing this. It's like maybe people would tune in. Live panel replacement. It's like going on Facebook and saying live panel replacement. It's pretty nerdy. Live panel replacement. Come and say hi in the chat. Like this. Yeah. Like we post this. See if we get some delugers. People from New Zealand. It's cool. Me being a Norwegian. Having people on the other side of the world making sequencers for me. That's pretty cool. That we used to do traditional Norwegian folk music on. Maybe I'm the only guy doing that, but still. This is so much faster. Even when it... Ooh. It's taking a lot more time than I was prepared for. But still, we're getting there, hopefully. Yeah. Yeah. I have the feeling that when I finish this, the whole panel will come loose, but that there's something stuck. That there's something more than I have to do to take it out without ruining it completely. And then I have these small screws also that is on the front panel that there's no screws on the replacement one. So there's a way to remove them probably. We'll have a look at that. But first, there are so many. Here you go. Like, there's so many. I'm so happy for this tool that makes it go faster. I'm also a little worried about the internal microphone, but we'll have a look when I get there. But I really didn't imagine that the amount of time you need to do this. I was thinking it was more like half an hour operation, and now we've been online for almost 45 minutes. And we're still taking it apart. So I need some good luck with putting it back together again. Here you can see the bottom of the encoders. Yeah, here you go. More. Here you have one more. With a little nut. Or not. Yeah, it has a little. I'm not forgetting that one. Here's one more. It's an amazing amount of this. But it's also good because it's really a solid unit. You can transport it and it feels pretty solid. I'm sure that by the end of the stream, I will have one more of this little guy than before I started. But we'll try to fit them all. Is that the last one? And then I'm also He's anxious about this microphone. Speaker is off. Then there's one more. There's one more here. I'm a little anxious about the how it's attached. Yeah, it almost comes off. Anyway, I'm thinking I am taking the speaker off. Or maybe not, it's no use. Should come off now. Am I missing something? If you can see something I'm missing, if you can see something, some screw, then I would like to know. Because now I feel it's coming off, but I really don't want to break the main board. Here, internal mic is glued. Here it comes off. Yeah. Let's go! And also a little anxious. I'm also a little anxious now about the. This is the whole, and this falls off. Yeah, great. Yeah, they are. Where? Yeah, now I have to be careful and think and move these to the place where they should be. It's a little IQ test. Maybe I am removing the speaker. It's easier that way. I'm a little curious about what this is. Yeah, it's one of these, yeah. The speaker is off. And now, carefully. Carefully move the pads. Clean the pads, maybe, in the process. These are going. Yeah, we're cleaning the pads, right? I don't have the chance for doing that so often, so now we clean the pads and we also clean the encoders and potentiometers and stuff when it's open. It's good. Be careful now. I'm as careful as I can be. Just like small electronic cleaner on a they're actually not that dirty. Like these main encoders, these encoders are getting a little having a little TLC now. Maybe it will last another 8 years if I don't mess this up. So should lock in. This one is going. The encoders actually wasn't that bad. No, the pads wasn't that bad. They were looking dirty, but they weren't really dirty. Here, this one goes here. Maybe they are a little dirty on top, but yeah, and this one is supposed to be below the display. And if you see me doing something wrong now, it's the time to shout out, give me a shout out. What are you doing in the chat? I think we're good now. We got all the delicate parts over here. And there's still there's all these nuts, only small parts here. I think I probably lost a couple of them, but it doesn't look like I'm needing them on the new one. Looks like they already have some nuts. Yeah. Right. One more break. One more break. Yeah. Right, sorry for that. How is this working? These have to come off. If they will come off. If they don't come off, I'm stuck, and this is the end of the stream. Because I really need those small... And so I won't be able to put it back together again. Actually, it's a time to have a look at the old guy's tutorial. Detached encoders. It looks like mine have other screws than that is not as easy to remove. Yeah. But there has to be a way of getting them off. If they're not like glued. This is not good. This is not good. If I can't get this off, I have to find another way of have to order some screws from New Zealand to be able to continue this. If I can get them off, it looks like they can't. They're not like. I wonder how they are attached. If I break one now, it's okay, but I think I need some screws to be able to pull this off. Or else I won't be able to. It's hard to say if they really come off or... This is different than the tutorial, since now I'm supposed to have some screws and put them back in. And I don't have them, so that's a little tricky. This one looks to be like glued to the front panel, so I can attach the new panel, but I'm not getting anywhere without those screws, which is a bummer. And look one more time if I could get this one. This seemed to be like attached into they seem to be like drilled and have another way of that would be actually surprised if you can't like remove these, but maybe you can't remove them. Let me get another tool. I think they won't come off, and that's really, really annoying if we can't get them off. I will have to stop the stream and continue another time, which is life. I'm putting everything back together again without the new panel. It's really, really... This one looks like it's going into the main panel. If I could get off only one, it would show if it's... if it's possible. I guess it's not. And now if I fit the new panel, I won't be able to attach it without these parts. And the speaker also has. I'm asking Christopher actually. Oh, it's. I'm asking Christopher now if there was some screws in the package. Maybe it was. Maybe I'm lucky. But now it's like a catch-22 for me, since I don't have the stuff I need to put this back together. And that's I'm pretty annoyed right now, since it would be really easy to attach this now and just put it on and maybe I just have to do that and to wait for the extra parts. Since this is it has a different way of the new one comes on like this. It comes on nicely. I think I will have to put on the new panel anyway and just wait for the extra parts. But it's pretty frustrating. Have a look, everything is right here. Maybe there is some screws around in the studio. Maybe Christopher didn't tell me. The volume knob also, everything is perfectly aligned. It fits well, but I'm not getting anywhere without yeah. Without these screws, I'm not getting anywhere, really. I have to find something that could be. It could. We could go down in these holes, and yeah, maybe this is the end of the stream. It's a fiasco. It's not a fiasco because I can actually put it back together and just don't use it until or I could put the old panel back, which is like really dissatisfying. And yeah, we have to wait. It would probably work, but it wouldn't stay really. It would be possible to use for a while, which is alright. So a bit frustrating. I'll have like one more look at the if I can even keep this together. Have one more look at this to see how it's made. To see if we can get this off, but it seems to be like pretty solid. Yeah. My unit is probably so old that they have changed the layout and the system, but I also have to be prepared for these things happening when doing streams. I have to be prepared for stuff happening. I think one more time. These can't go off. I think we all know that this can't go off. maybe they can, but I feel like it's a little dangerous. Trying to be like force them off would be dangerous. They are like solid onto the thing. So yeah. Which is really bad. So I think for now I give up until I found out about this screw situation. And thanks for watching, and see you next time. And I hope I find a solution to this.